Good morning, losers. On deck, we got Dio Expectation. That's his second mini album. Looks like this came out 2023 September. Okay. And I'm on kpop.fandom.com. I don't think I've ever been on this website till now. It says the physical album comes in Note, Film, and S Mini. I don't know what any of that means. Anyway, so once again, this playlist was put together by V. We put the tracks in, she put some extras. Usually I'll watch through the extras, and if I happen to not have anything to say, I just don't post it. But that doesn't mean I don't enjoy it. It's just, you know, I don't really feel like I have anything to add sometimes, so then I just don't speak. I just sit there and enjoy it. And given that I use a VTube avatar, you can't see my real life facial reactions, so it kind of makes it a little bit more pointless in my view. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway. Good morning, because I usually record after midnight because New York is loud and it's slightly less loud in the middle of the night. That messed up my sleep schedule. For the past 2 weeks, I had a headache every day, minus like 3 or 4 days, and I'm sure there's some brain chemistry things going on there. But I just finally went ahead and bought this voice ISO plugin, which basically it isolates my voice from all the background noise, and I'm recording in the morning. Good morning. I'm trying to feel a little bit more normal again, brain chemistry wise. It's just this voice isolation programs aren't magic, so you're probably still gonna hear like construction and shit from time to time. So anyway, there's no title track that I see. I'm gonna start off with number 1. Bada bing. Kind of like the way this is starting. I'm not gonna lie. Is that Dio carrying that shit? There's no way they would trust him with something that expensive. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a really cute angle of him a second ago. 언젠가부터 겁이 많아진 것 같아. 자꾸만 내가 아닌 내가 되는 기분. 내게 사랑이란 영화 같지 않아. Always. 어쩌면 매번 맞지 않는 눈높이를 계속 맞추려고 혼자 애쓴 거지. 그게 맘을 쉽게 지치게 했던 것 같긴 해. Whoa. So EXO, they always have some live instrumentation or things that are pretending to be live instrumentation, like a real life bass guitar rather than a bass synth. They got bass synths, but I feel like in every album I always hear live instrumentation. I used to call it organic versus synthetic sounds when I was younger. Synthetic meaning coming out of a synthesizer of some kind. Organic meaning instruments you have to mic up or plug in or something like that. But this sounds very intimate, very organic, using my old terminology. The kick drum is very actual kick drummy. You could feel the air getting pushed into the microphone almost with the kick drum. There's the guitar, of course, and his vocals sound quite intimate. I want somebody, 걸음이 더디긴 해도 I want somebody, 뜨겁게 타진 않더라도 모든 내 방식들이 다 답인 듯이 또 가만히 내 손을 잡아주는 내 맘속에 누군가 다가와주길 바래. 더 이상 감출 생각 없어 나도 이젠 나란히 내 옆으로 와서 서준다면 함께 걸을게. I want somebody, 걸음이 더디긴 해도 I want somebody, 뜨겁게 타진 않더라도. I love that about the snare. It's not just a snare, it's layered with another sound, but in a way where they kind of melt together a little bit, still being transient. Transient is just that sound that only lasts for a short time, like you know what I mean? Snare is layered with another sound. I like that technique. 내 마음속 깊은 곳까지 내 사랑 사랑의 방식들까지 내 그대로 I want somebody who loves me 내 마음속 그림자까지 내 사랑의 표현들까지 다 알아줘 I want somebody 수많은 저
Damn, she is always doing that.
사람들 중 I want somebody 우연히 내게 다가와줄 모든 내 방식들이 다 답인 듯이 또 가만히 내 손을 잡아주는 그 순간이 내게도 찾아와 주길 바래.
Ooh, pretty. Is that Han River? I have a friend out in New York. She's originally from Korea. She was in New York to be a photographer, be a dope photographer too. She shot me a few times when I was modeling. I visited Korea. She was back in Korea at that time, and she took me to Han River. Boy, that shit was so cute. They had those gas station-y things like a 7-Eleven, but they have a station, little area where you kind of prep the food, like the noodles. They got the water, the microwaves, which they don't have in America. There's like a park, like a bunch of grass. They had like a giant rock staircase-shaped thing going down into the water you could sit on. And it was just so cute. She was telling me a lot of people, like a lot of couples come here and shit. If this is even Han River, I don't even, it could be in fucking Michigan, I don't know. This music video is mad cute, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually enjoying this. The storytelling of the music video.
사인 좀 해주실래요?
Asking if she wants some? What is that, a vape? Heron? Oh, sign. Asking to sign. Dang, like literally how cute was that shit? Just remember how people used to make fun of me from the way I talk, because I grew up in a very hyper masculine environment, and I fit into that, but like 20% of the time I just break out in some like damn near Eggio type shit. Not trying to be Eggio in particular, but I just also have a strong feminine cutesy side, I guess. I'm like, oh, that's so cute type shit, and people be making fun of me growing up. But man, this is good. I think I'm gonna watch it more time. I feel like I was listening to the music this time around and enjoying the music video. I really did enjoy this music video. Like, it wasn't just flashing lights and dancing, a little storytelling. I know that was cliche for a little while, because when I was watching Korean music videos, I'm 34, right? Like preteens to teens, everything was like storytelling, romantic, a girl's dying, so the guy has to give up his liver, 3 of his hearts, and 5 of his lungs to save her life. She lives, finds out that he died. And now she's finding out that she was actually in love with him the whole time. She had no idea, but he's dead. You know, music videos like that. It was a lot of them that were quite emotional. I think Koreans they have a very like emotional past and history, and they have a very romanticized view of things. And they love their love stories, they love their ballads, but they love all of that to have an element of tragedy. So to me, that got played out because I didn't know why they were like that at that age. I didn't know the tragedy of their history and stuff like that and how Koreans think. But this kind of reminds me of the 2023 version of what I remember watching on TV with Korean music videos.
I want somebody, 걸음이 더디긴 해도 I want somebody, 뜨겁게 타진 않더라도 모든 내 방식들이 다 답인 듯이 또 가만히 내 손을 잡아주는 내 맘속에 누군가 다가와 주길 바래. 더 이상 감출 생각 없어 나도 이젠 나란히 내 옆으로 와서 서준다면 함께 걸을게 I want somebody 걸음이 더디긴 해도 I want somebody 뜨겁게 타진 않던
Interesting. So I'm actually trying to read the lyrics now. This is really a pretty moment in love, in your love life. You've been closed off for one reason or another, maybe a little bit of circumstances and a little bit of your own choice. And you hit a moment where you want to let somebody in. And if people are trying to get in, you're not hiding anymore. You're not blocking them out, even if it takes a long time, etc., etc. The one part I'm trying to understand is even if passion's not fiery, because maybe I'm just kind of hallucinating, but I feel like a lot of love songs in America really prioritize the passion in love and in love songs. But here, even if the passion's not really fiery, he still wants it. I low-key don't think I've ever heard that in my entire life. Is that like a Korean thing or a translation thing? Or maybe it's that way in America too, but I just haven't been paying attention. I think that's really interesting, and I think that's actually quite mature, because passion evolves in love over time, and it's not always fiery. It starts off that way. You'll have flashes of it here and there. Sometimes it's just, you know, some embers. It's comforting warmth, but it's not always going to be this explosive fire. And long-lasting relationships, I think both parties understand that passion evolves. It doesn't always have to be fiery. So I definitely like it. I'm impressed by it, but I don't understand it. It's because I've never heard it in a song. Because songs about love are usually because songs about love are usually highly idealized. So before we move on to the next song, usually I like to try to take a concept, a production or an engineering concept that I mention and sort of demonstrate it quickly in my music production software. I try to do a quick demo, but one thing that I don't want to do is just do a demo of shit that people can perfectly understand, just somebody explaining it orally. Pause. Like I was thinking about doing the layering, the snare layering with another sound, but I feel like people understand what layering means just from the word layer. So if anybody is wondering why I haven't done that in a couple videos, I don't want to force it. It's gonna just come off kind of goofy, I think, if I try to force something like that. But anyway, the song was very nice, very intimate. I love how organic it sounded. And that's not an industry term. Once again, organic is just a term I used when I was like a teenager for a lot of live instrumentation. But XO songs always have a mixture